another thing that I've been doing is asking people which option they like. Sometimes I do two options instead of three, and that gives them less choices. So then they just have to pick either, I'll quote them for a top choice and then quote them for something that might be closer to what I think they might want or what they might want. But a lot of times they still go with the higher one too. So it's interesting to see that. But I won't give them the price right away. Because if you give them the price when you quote them for what you're showing them, then they're going to be thinking in terms of cost and price. So first I'll tell them, here's 40,000 in coverage. This would do XYZ for the family. Here's how the plan works. And then I'll be like, and then here's 25,000 in coverage, and this would do blah, blah, blah. And then I say, so which one of these do you feel like would be a better fit for your situation? Or which one of these would give you more peace of mind? Or which one do you feel like would be the right choice in your situation? And then they go, oh, well, it depends on the price or how much is it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, price aside for a moment, which one do you feel like is the better fit just from your perspective? And then they're more than likely going to say, well, the larger one, right? And then I'll say, well, why that one? And sometimes they're short about it. Sometimes they're just saying, well, it's more coverage. But other times they'll actually explain why. And that's them selling themselves on the coverage. So if you do that and you get them to sell themselves on the coverage, and then you say, okay, so for that one, we'd be looking at around $148 a month. Now they're not so sensitive to the price. Now they're like, huh. And then you show them the other one if they want, but sometimes they just say, okay, let's just do that. Like this person I was just talking to on the phone was ready to go with the top choice because she didn't even want to look at the 25. She wanted the 40.